technology screens. We develop home theater projection screens and visual effects and screens and all this good stuff. Working on the first daytime projection screen. But this is being designed for a visual effects screen. I'm building me a cottage to go with this whole entire wall I'm designing. So been working on this detail cottage, and now this has led to other things with the cottage. So we have been working on this for quite a few days. Let me get all this out of the way, and where am I going to be at on here? Blah, 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 blah. Let me see. Well, let's work on the landscape. I got to cover all this in paper, brown paper, kind of like paper machine it in. Let me see. Do we have scissors here? Oh, scissors are right there. All right, where's the rest of my paper for this thing? This is for the land. I'm putting them right now. Oh, that goes hot. I don't know where sticks at. I just had it back here. Even back there. Right over here. like that movie called The Equalizer. I hope to make an Equalizer 3. I do like The Equalizer. The first time I saw it, I was like, oh man, this is going to be good. So I do like watching The Equalizer. It's interesting how when he locks that door, that you don't realize you're locked in there with the lion. This is so interesting. The whole theory of it all, that they don't realize exactly they're already dead. You know, people who do those evil things, they don't realize that they're already, he's like the angel of death. Kind of put it like in the movie, but you just don't realize that they're already dead. Which is interesting because the one he did over, and when he went to the other country, I think it was Italy, over there, and the guys that came into the restaurant that were acting up, and they didn't realize that the minute they sat down at that table, he was already dead. He was already dead. He was planning to kill them either way. The minute he sat down at that table and he had that conversation with them, they lost their life that quick. I didn't think he was going to go back and get them. When he walked back there in the alleyway and they were trying to get the truck to start, they were already dead. They just didn't know it. But I love The Equalizer. I hope they make a part 3. I really do hope they do. I don't go to movies much, but I will go to see that. Yeah, I didn't see the other John Wick yet. I'm going to go watch that. I haven't seen the other John Wick yet. So right now, we're putting in our landscape for our cottage. That's what we're doing now. Getting that ready. Because we have to paint all this pretty soon. So, trying to get this part done. Ouch, 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 ouch. The glue constantly burned by glue. This back because my house is way over there. So we got the glue, as you can see, and we're going to be adding in our windows as soon as we get done our landscape here. I'm not worried about these areas where we're still white. That doesn't make a difference. It's these larger areas here that have to be covered over. That's what's more important. Let me get my house someplace else. That's just great food. So now we're done. I've been taking pictures of my bit-by-bit progress, so that way I can make a nice slideshow out of it. This kind of building is different for me. When I do this kind of building, this is ground up building. When I do the PC boxes, they're really easy. It's already assembled. When I do these, I'm zoned out. I'm in another world. Right now I got thoughts of fable passing through my head as I put all this together. And me and the Lord are communicating how to assemble this and assemble that. So I'm in a whole other world when I do this kind of building. I'm not even here. I'm in my own little world. These beautiful pictures someone has been posting over on Facebook of these amazing countrysides and small little cottages. And this is when I got the first idea before we got to the screen on basically building these little worlds. I like watching them on Facebook, but I want to build my own little worlds. I'm going to build a bunch of these. I'm going to set these up at my home front so I can enter one of these worlds anytime I want. It's like having a large snow globe. It's kind of like we're building a little world. This is going to be inside of a box. And my screen is going to be in front, so I can basically change and alter the environment at will. And I'm thinking about doing a clear to the top, because that way I can change that too. Nice cloud system in there. Definitely putting in a cloud system. So I decided to build my own little walls. I can bring it over this side. I think I'm going to bring it this way here to the side for it's done. Okay, let's set paint over here. Now I can build any world I want. That's what I want to do, build these little walls. Let's see. Stan's going with us. It's like paper mache. It feels like. So I've been checking out more and more of these cardboard cottages. Different places that people make different ones and different ways they make them. I'm just addicted to them now. Putting structures out of cardboard. The more interesting ones are the ones that are built from scratch. So have to do it where you have to make all the pieces yourself. You can't use a box, none of that. Everything has to be made from scratch. I ordered some cardboard coming in, and this different kind of cardboard. It's more thicker. I'm going to build a PC case from scratch. Very easy to do. So I'm not going to do anything special with it. I'm going to paint it all white. And my buddy, who's a graffiti artist, is going to hook it up. He's going to tag it up. And it's going to look sharp. I want to do it. The liquid cooling system in a separate box, peekaboo windows, and we're going to turn the liquid cooling system section into a freezer. Each section is going to have something different in it. Where the coolers are going to be at, we're definitely going to put in a freezer. So I'm going to do something different. I can't actually explain it to you because I would have to build it to show you this one. There's no way to explain it. How crazy it's going to look. Oh, the loops. That's why. Trying to find me a game right now that has kind of a Fable kind of thing to it. Something like Fable. I can't get into Final Fantasy. I just never could get into that game. Just couldn't get into it. And it looks beautiful. It looks absolutely amazing. I would never say it's not a good game. It looks amazing. It's just I can't get into it. Like, you like that? Why don't you try Final Fantasy? Yeah, I know, I've seen it. I just can't get into Final Fantasy. Okay, that's all done. I'm doing to get that a little bit more. The glue on my hands is freaking crazy. I gotta get this glue off my hands a little bit. So there's, I'll have to wait for her to get her stuff copyrighted first. You won't touch your stuff if it's copyrighted. And make sure she's protected on her artwork. But there's a person over, a friend of mine who does these digital designs of the era of the Egyptian era. She's into the Egyptian era. And I thought if we do a toon, she could do all the artwork. She could full credit, or she could do all the artwork for that. So I'm gonna make sure stuff is copyrighted first. It's not to protect her stuff. Gotta protect your artwork, people. Gotta protect it. Get those copyrights. Get everything locked in. So don't come with me. So from the door, you don't trust anybody with your artwork. I don't care if it's family or not. You don't do that. Sorry, but that's just the way it is. Don't trust anybody with your ingredients or anything you do. Make sure you lock it all in. My ingredients, nobody knows what's in it. Only God knows. And Taco can't talk, so. That's why when I had people try to make a conclusion to say, oh, this is how this stuff is made, I know how to make it, we give you the opportunity to make it. But the problem is they couldn't make it, and they couldn't make any of the tests. You can't test something when you don't test yourself. I don't even know how that even works. We give people permission to make. We do. But if you mess up, we sue you. Take you to court and sue you. We've documented, recorded all your previous videos, which you don't know about. I don't post everything on the channel. I record you making or trying to make our stuff. Then we give you permission to make it. You fail. That means we have evidence against you. If you try to make it, you can't make it, we take you to court and sue you. And set you up for court. So, yeah. There's that. Because we know you can't take our blessings. That's why. It's not the fact you just can't make it. I've met all different types of people in this business. People with extremely high IQs, chemists, all types of people. And not one can make it. Because it's not theirs. You can't steal a blessing from God. That's how you curse yourself. You lay curses on yourself when you do something like that. And this time that we're in this life right now, God is the last person you want against you. The way things are going in this world, God is the last one you want against you. God is who you need. You want the Lord to be with you. You want the Lord to be by your side in this time. You don't want to be ignoring Jesus. Not in this decade and time. Not with that one at the wheel. You don't. I bet you naysayers are saying, no, I'm good. I'm taken care of. I explained that to you. I'm taken care of. I was taken care of in COVID. I had so many orders coming in COVID. It was insane on how many orders we got in on COVID. It was insane. Christians are taken care of. We serve God. We're taken care of. God provides what we need. But I don't serve God for the fact that, for that purpose. I serve God for the fact that I am happy to serve Him because all the good He has done for me in my life. Without Him, I wouldn't be a free man. I wouldn't be sitting there having this conversation with you. I wouldn't be a free man. It's God's grace that I was able to get out of that situation. And I watch the Lord take care of me every single day through sickness and everything. I watch Him take care of me. I pray on this situation every day to him, not just for me, for everybody. It's interesting that men of power who think they control and own really don't understand exactly how it's all going to end up for them. They don't know that, understand that. We don't have immortality. We leave this world. You have to answer for everything you do. Every decision, everything you do, you will answer for it. They live for this world. They don't live for the next world. When you don't live for the next world, this world is only for a moment. The next world isn't forever. There are people who are going to wake up on the opposite side of that fence. You're going to see Satan. And they are going to be extremely frightened, scared, terrified. And there's nothing they can do. They're going to call out to Jesus, and Jesus won't hear you. They don't know them. That's the part that's so sad, that they just don't realize it, that next life is where they're going to have to pay for those sins. If they don't get it together, every man on this earth, every woman on this earth, we're all going to pay. If we don't serve the Lord, we're going to pay. It's in that Bible. Consequences. I'm really shocked to know that we're still here. I really am. I'm shocked we're still here. I'm shocked this earth is still here. I'm shocked the earth is still here. I really am. What if the Lord gets tired? What if he's tired of man one day? He just doesn't really bother us anymore. He wants us to go. Then we go. And then we can do. Armies, nukes, nothing will work. We just don't exist anymore. That's how it all happens. Nothing you can do to stop it. Not a thing. But, thank goodness, God gave us his word. He can't even go against his own word. That's what I find amazing about the Lord, that he can't go against his own word. The Lord will see you through everything. Everything. He'll see you through everything. I put your trust in him. And some people are saying, well, how can you put your trust in him and everything that's going on in this world? Yeah, well, truthfully and honestly, can't blame God for it. People want to blame God for it. You can't blame God for it. And the reason why you can't blame God for all the things that's going on in this world is because we brought it on ourselves, because we had perfect paradise. We had it. We had perfect paradise, and we destroyed it. We have never been satisfied with anything. We destroyed it. We would never have any of this to begin with. None of this would ever exist if we did it right. We wrecked it. We have a history of destroying stuff, of wrecking things. We just have that history of it all. We are our worst nightmares. But, you know, God knowing this, and we're like this, still sends his son down to be sacrificed for us. And he's looking at us and he says, man, you know, they won't be grateful. They don't want to acknowledge my existence. They want to serve false idols. You know, they don't want to even give me one day for me. They don't want to do none of that whatsoever. But I'm still going to send my son down so they can be saved. That's a lot of love right there. That's a lot of love. Still going to save us no matter what. We can't destroy this. That's because I'm taking care of it. Doesn't mean I don't worry for this world. I do worry for this world. I worry for this world and everybody that's in it. I don't want to see anybody go to hell. I don't. I don't want to see anybody be in a place like that. I really don't. I hope people get saved. I hope people find Jesus. I really do. I hope people get saved. I hope they find Jesus. I'm happy before my mother passed off this earth and went home. I'm happy that she got a chance to see me get saved. I was the hard-headed one. I was the one feared that wouldn't be saved. But she never gave up on me. Somebody once made a statement about my mother would be displeased with me. And I've warned that person today, be very careful about things you utter from your mouth. You don't know what you speak, you don't know what you say. So, be careful about that. Don't say things you don't understand. Those are things you don't understand in life. You don't know my relationship between my Lord. And I did make it known. I did sit right here in the middle of that floor and make that statement to my Lord. And my Lord answered back by blessing us with an amazing technology. He answered back. He answered right back. So no question my Lord's relationship. My relationship was with God long before I got on YouTube, long before anyone ever knew who I was. My relationship was with my Lord. Am I angry for that person making a statement? No. I warned them, be careful of the things you say. Be very careful about that. Words are extremely powerful. Words can curse you. Words can lead to damnation too. Be Careful what you speak of. Careful how you say it. Everything's coming out quite nicely, little village. What did you do? Hey, poor. No treats for 2 days. Lots of treats for 2 days. No treats for 2 days. Okay. Let me see. Let's get this done right here. Got a little happy village. Happy village. I want to look at that bridge on Fable. See how they did that bridge when you cross over into the town. Let's see what that looks like. I'm looking at medieval bridges, everything. Medieval. Definitely want to go to a medieval museum. I want to check one out. So we got everything covered up. Make sure we're covered up nicely. Go. Is your emotion? Yeah, some people in theory who, I don't know where people get this stuff from. Like really, I don't know where to get it from. The problem is that people don't want to read their Bibles. If they do read their Bibles, they read it incorrectly. And they come up with their own conclusions on what they think things are. You gotta stop doing that. That's very, very dangerous. You have so many preachers out there today who have made false conclusions that they think when the Lord's coming back and all this stuff. And it's literally written in that book that tells you that what it doesn't say when he's coming back. It says the angels in heaven don't know. So the angels in heaven don't know when God's coming back. There's no way in the world man's going to know. Virtually impossible. When you get people who do it, they think at the end of the day they can tell you when God's coming back. No, you cannot say this at all. It'll get you in trouble. So you got people already talking about how they think Trump is the Antichrist. He's not the Antichrist, for goodness sakes. He's a man, that's all he is. No, he's not the Antichrist. Gee whiz Louise. Don't make up stuff like that. He's a bad person, yes he is, but he's not the Antichrist. By far, he's not the Antichrist. The Antichrist had power. I mean, actual power. Power to be to lift up vehicles, a car, whatever, blow out windows. That type of power. That type of power. That's what he had. He had power. He doesn't have any power. Gotta read your Bible carefully. Yeah, who put that up there? I was like, oh, come on. We starting this one? Hey, Bo. Cut that out, please. People are angry and want vengeance. Don't do that. You're feeding off Satan. Don't go near that. Don't go near that at all. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Let the Lord do what the Lord does. Do not engage with Satan. Outcome will be bad. I guarantee you. The minute you give that demon the idea that it can be entertained, you got problems. Do not entertain it. Mind you, he is not human. In any way, he's not human. Don't entertain it. When you pray, I get upset and get angry, and I know here he comes, try to add his 2 cents in there, try to make me angrier, try to get me to engage and do something stupid, and that's what he does. He goes in and fills your mind with dumb thoughts, make you believe what you're going to do is going to be carried out. Don't do that. He has already set the path already to take you. You pray, give it to Jesus, the devil has no weapon. He has nothing. I learned these things, like I said, and stuff I went through, and I've heard him talk to me and say to me at the end of the day, oh, do it, go do it, go do it. And I said, no, I'm doing this. And he'll bring back that memory over and over again to keep you angry, keep you upset, keep you boiled, keep you angry. That's what he'll do. Keep playing with you, playing with you, playing with you. You let him in. Now you get him out, give it to Jesus. Pray and give it to God. Ask the Lord to give you the ability to get forgiveness. And ask the Lord to take it away. And if Satan runs every single time, he runs. He runs every single time. Cancel that game before it starts. Yep. Cancel that game before it even starts. Don't let the devil get in there and start messing with you. Because that will lead to bigger and worse problems than you could ever imagine. And that's his game at the end of the day. It's his game. See how fast he can trip you up, get you into a bad situation. Stay away from that nonsense. They'll play that game until they get rid of you. I said I had a friend of mine who, beautiful wife, beautiful kids, and devil got him out there chasing other women. Don't be out there chasing other women. Don't be chasing other men. Don't be out there doing that. The devil had him out there in them nightclubs chasing them women. Chased the wrong one. And that one was carrying the gun. How he got it in there, we don't know how he got the gun in that club. He got one in there. He'll redirect you where he needs you to be at. Line you up like you're playing pool. He'll line you up for that perfect shot. And that's what he did. Lined him up with this woman from the bar he's having a conversation with. And she was linked with a guy who was extremely violent. First of all, he should have never been in that place having these conversations with these women. He should have been home with his family. That's where he should have been at. But he was in this place having these conversations with these women. And a little argument broke out. And Satan's in both their heads now. He's in both their heads. I'm going to get one of them killed. One of them's going to die tonight. I'm getting one of these people at the end of the day. I'm going to get one of them. And sure enough, when they go to walk outside to fight, the guy pulled a gun and shot him in his back. They didn't kill him. Paralyzed him. So now he's paralyzed from the waist down. The other guy goes to jail. God knows what happened to him in that place. But he went to jail. And he ended up in a wheelchair. Now, if he had stayed home with his wife and his kids, he'd still be alive today. Now, he figured he got shot in the back. He didn't die. Again, the devil will finish things off. And he could have went to the church, changed his life and everything. The Lord could have made his life possible. Could have even healed him. But depression set in, and that's a demon. Depression is from demons. Demons from depression. Set in, and he killed himself. So it's a shame. There was a friend of mine. He's a very nice person. I do miss them. We had a lot of great times together, laughing and joking and doing dumb stuff, you know. But you gotta be careful. When he took his life, Satan got him. So, you know, that's why I said don't play those games at the end of the day. Don't entertain it. One thing will lead to another. Don't entertain it. Got someone home that cares about you? Go home to your wife. Go home to your husband. Ain't nothing out there for you, trust me. Nothing out there but death. That's what's waiting for you. I remember I had one point in my becoming a Christian man, I was having visions in my sleep, and I would tell them to my mom what they were. She would explain to them what I was seeing. And I remember on a night, it was nighttime, a long time ago I had this vision. It was nighttime, and it was a autumn night. It was cold and windy. It was at nighttime. And there was a woman out there in the street, had a yellow bathing suit on, and she was out there looking for company. And she came upon me, and I told her to go home to your husband. You don't belong out here. She hissed and ran away. Demon. Things in the night, things in the day don't appear to be what they are to be. Woke up and told my mom about it. She said, yeah, you gotta be careful what's in the night. Things are what they seem to be. Sometimes in the day, well, actually in the daytime, yeah, too. People think it's only at night, in the daytime, too. You gotta stay close to God. Yeah, I thought about that, too, and now I kind of figure out how we don't even know any place to put it at, because I want to put a well in it. But I'll do it the next one. Next one we'll put a well in there, a watering well. Put that in the next one. Wishing well, underneath the sycamore tree. Oop, just about almost went through all that paper. That's just enough to get it done. Just enough to get it done. Surprised I still remember half that stuff when I was a kid. AM radio. I had a real nice teacher one year. She had everybody AM radios. Never had a radio before to myself. It's nice to have. Black and white radio. She gave them out with like a 9-volt battery. As soon as the baseball game on them. That's a pretty nice gift for a teacher to give the kids. If I had time machine travel, I would go back and visit the people that were in my past life and see what happened to them. Just curious to see. Then again, probably not. Because you'd probably go back and see if something didn't turn out right for them. You couldn't alter and change anything. You would just bear witness, which is messed up. So, I think probably not. Just let it be. Let's see. Downside of time travel. Can't change anything. Even if it's something really worse, you can't change it. Everything has to happen for a reason. Like in Futurama, where they were doing time travel. I said, wait a minute, hold on for a minute. And we need to stop right here. And this is where Hitler was giving his speech. And the scientists put out this huge cannon, just see this blast go off. So, okay, we're good, let's move on. Took out Hitler. That's the crazy thing about history. I mean, time travel. You can't change anything. Anything you change can make things worse. Better or worse. You don't want to find out. So all we can do is just sit there and just watch. Can you imagine that? Like, that'd be a curse at the end of the day. Here you are, you have the ability to change the outcome of history, and you can't do anything about it. Because you may screw up the life that you live in. It could be far worse. Come back and like, wait a minute, flags don't look the same way that they used to. Who the freak? Oh yeah, somebody else owns the United States. They're all trying to change something, mess something up. Now you got to go back and figure out what you screwed up, so you can go back to your timeline and live your life the way it was, because you screwed everything up. Could have made it worse, could have made it better. Like when Homer Simpson went through that time travel with the toaster. Yeah, she found the perfect world. It actually rained donuts. And sitting at the table, everybody was rich. Everybody had money. Mr. Burns he was working for him. He was the boss of everything. And he said one thing, he said, so, we're going to get a donut. And he said, what's a donut? And he got mad and he left. He got scared and left. And then realized that it rained donuts in that perfect world. Because then that's when Bart said, hey, it's raining those things again. It rains donuts. So he was actually in the perfect world. But he left. All right, that's done. Got our landscape finished. That's completely done. Bam, 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 bam. Underneath the sycamore tree. Wait, let's get all the school off me. So it's one part finished and completed. I'll tell you, if I had to do a cave in the medieval era, that should be good, because this stuff would make perfect cobwebs. It would make excellent cobwebs. Definitely would. I'm very I think they're saying, well, you're saying that God is going to, I can't say what God's going to do. I don't know what God's going to do. I don't know anything about that. All I know he does, basically, pass judgment, he does. But he's merciful. If he wasn't, I wouldn't be having this conversation with you right now. I would not be here. He wasn't merciful. Very merciful. I thank him for being so merciful. For him, I wouldn't be here. I think about that sometimes. I'm like, man, if I basically, the Lord wasn't as merciful as he was, I wouldn't be here right now. how amazing He is. He is merciful. Some people don't want to hear that. They're like, no, He's not. He is. He is merciful. He's very merciful. You don't understand that. But despite all the stuff that's going on right now, everything that's going on, we're still breathing. We're still alive. Still breathing. Still alive. The Lord will see everything through. Well, He wants us to come to Him and surrender to yourself to Him. This is all He wants to do is take care of you. That's all God wants to do is take care of you. Be there for you and take care of you. That's what He wants to do. And He wants to give you endless love. That's what He wants to do. And we don't want to accept it. We don't want to accept it. God's arms are open. He wants to give us. He wants to bring us in and hold us and say everything's going to be okay. We don't want it. We'd rather be out there and live in that world. Gave you an option. You can serve the world or you can serve Him. It's up to you. All He wants to do is take care of you. You don't want it. Push Him away. I know. I did it over and over again. I pushed Him away over and over again. He came to me multiple times and I pushed Him away. He kept coming out to me and said, look, Ken, all I want to do is just hold you and take care of you. That's all I want to do. Just trust in me. I don't want to be out there in that world. Go about with nothing but misery. Nothing but misery. Keep you safe. I'm going to take care of you. I got you. I got you. Keep ignoring them. Do what I want to do. I live the way I want to live. All you have to do is just take care of me. Just back here a little bit. There we go. guy, I forgot the guy's name, down Great in the Creek. He basically, he's a cardboard king or something crazy. But anyway, he does some crazy stuff with cardboard. But to their imagination, it just seems so much real. It seems so real. Alright, let me see. Our windows. These are our windows over here. Let me see if I can remember which one goes to everything. Let's see. I think this one goes to this one. Pretty sure. Yeah, it does. It goes to that one. Alright. Oh, no, not my windows. Don't take my windows away. Got our first window there. Can't see that too well. There's a window in there. No, don't you even think about it. Oh, gee whiz. There we go. Almost. Maybe a little bit over. Just a little bit more. Oh, that was a pain in the butt, but I got it in. Small little window, a pain in the butt. Because that's literally a hole cut in. I have to go into the hole to put that one in. The other ones are easy, but that's the harder one to put in. A little window in there. Alright, that one's done. Let me go over to this one here, which I think this one goes to this one. This one goes to this one, and this one. Wait, we're missing one. We're definitely missing one. Where's one for the door? That's there. That's there. We're missing one. I gotta figure out, track it down where I put it at. Probably blew off the table. Alright, I'll find it later. I'll figure where it went to. And we're missing a window. Alright, let me see. Let me get this one right here. Let's see, from here to here, it's looking a little too long. Let's see, can I fit there? Yeah, you'll fit there perfectly. Maybe I should have tapped these two in the front, would have been easier. Okay. Yeah, I definitely should have done that instead. Let me see. Yeah, go there. That's there. I have to figure out what happened to the window. That's the window for the top area there. Where's the one for the door? Okay. Alright, I gotta hunt down the one for the door. I'm gonna go with that one too. So I should have hooked on that one. Lost the one for the door. At least we've got an extra package for here. We'll make another one. We have to make another one for the door. I had it. Might have to go off the table somewhere. Who knows? If I find it later on, go, oh, there it is. Alright, whatever. We'll just make another one. Oh, wait. So, oh, yeah. That was the door. Alright, okay. No problem, no biggie. No biggie. So wait. Yeah, that would have been way too. And there's one right there. That piece is huge. This would have been for the door. Alright, that's the door. Alright, this is the big one for the window. Let's see if it's over there. Okay, this. Whatever you are. Out of the way. Alright, better have you this way. I'm sure lower each window. Let's get you out of the way. There we go. That's it. Alright, cool. Well, mix up there, no window system. I was like, wait a minute. I was sitting right on the floor. Let me get the door done. So when it glows and the door's open, all this glows. Because we have that glow-in-the-dark paint on it. But I'm going to actually put a touch-up job on it. So we can have it a little bit more thicker on there. So we're going to go with this brush. Where in standing car? Okay, there it is right there. My dirty. Okay, go. You need a lot. You got enough in here to get the job done. And some like much, but there's plenty of it in there. Get something that's more, not so stiff. There you go. This is much better. I'm scratching my windows up. That was a little too brutal. Just scratching my windows up a little bit in there. I'm gonna scratch my windows up. There. What's this? Are you a art piece? Okay, that's good. There we go. Alright, it's got our glass put in. It's good. Get rid of some of this trim right here. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of all this excess right off my glue right off my setup here. And these are already installed nicely. some mash. You like the paint. I like that show called MASH. That was a good show. I'm gonna watch some of that tonight, some MASH. So we're just patting it in, pretty much. This is our greenery scenery. Greenery scenery. Getting that done. Pass these from here, and we're just dabbing it in heavy. That's pretty much it. This is just look at the detail areas that I can't get in there with the big brush. Let me get around my cobblestone's a little better this way too on top of that. So far we built this whole thing with cardboard and paper. We did use some plastic. The base is plastic. I was going to make it out of wood. I am going to make it out of wood. This is going to go over top of a wooden piece for the case we're going to be developing and making for this. Case actually inhabitates the whole entire world fits in that case. There we go. In his hand, he got the whole wide world. In his hand, he's got the whole world. In his hand, he's got the whole world. There we go. We got down tracer on the cobblestones. Okay, here. I'll pick out some lighting. Let's see, that piece is big enough for the floor, so we'll have to get a floor with the original boards in it. And then the inside of that has to be painted with a fluorescent so it glows. So we're going to use white for that. So it makes it glow nicely in there. That yellow. And then we start working on the outside of the cabinet, which is going to be done in one of our paint. I'm gonna go check the other guy's channel out. There's another guy I used to watch a long time. I used to watch when I had panic attacks. His videos calmed me down. He used to build his own model train parts, like bridges and all that stuff. Guy does some fascinating stuff, man. I'll go back and check out his channel. There's a pilot too. I show him the pilot. Look, standing for this one. Ugh. And of course, that can be all green. I'm trying to do a paper towel job on it. So we're going to get a nice blend of greens and browns in it. So right now we're just doing the green layer first. And then later on we'll do the whole tone mixture into it. Mix the tone into it. Same thing with the wood. We have to do it real to make the wood look real. I can brush it a little bit in here. Oh, have I built these before? No, it's my first time doing these. It's my first time building these. I just go by God's instructions on what He tells me to do and how He wants me to do it. That's what I do. My first time building and putting something together like this. Just go by what the Lord tells me to do and I will follow. It started off just being a prop for the new screen, and found out I had a gift for building little model houses. And I always want to do a cottage build, and I didn't want to build one out of other boxes. I want to do it from scratch. See if I could do it, and yeah, with the Lord's guidance, it worked out absolutely amazing. So God is good. God is good. God keeps us and God bless us. we go. I'm gonna go take a look at my projector. I go play my whatchamacallums. I like to look at little countrysides. It's interesting because I was never into this type of stuff. Never into it really. My mother was the one that was into the whole countryside scenery stuff. Yeah, it wasn't for me. And then somehow I got hooked to it. I like making them. This is what my mom was into. I wonder if she was alive, she could see what I'm doing now. She can't see me from where she's at all. Impossible. They can't see you from there. Some people think so, but no, they can't. I explain it to family members that she can't see you. She can't see this world anymore. This is a cursed world. She can't see it. Where she's at, there's nothing but happiness. You don't want to see this world. This world can bring you sadness. She doesn't have any way back here ever again. And I explained to some people in my family, so she's watching me right now. She's not watching me. She doesn't even know you. She has no memory of you anymore. Because when they pass on to the next world, that world's full of happiness. You can't have happiness if you know your loved ones are hungry or starving, or if your loved ones are in pain, then you can't be happy. You'll be sad because your loved ones are down there. So I do believe that when they pass off to that next world, and they do have that heavenly body, they don't know this anymore. Because they have no more sin, no more pain, no more suffering, no connection to this world whatsoever. That's what I definitely understand. When my time comes and I leave off this earth, she will know me. If I go over and I pass over and I'm a Christian man, she will know me. If I don't, she will not know me. So I will see her again in heaven. I'm building for my treasures in heaven. I'm not building here on this earth. What we're blessed to have on here, we will use it for others. I don't want to chase money. I want to chase God. I pray to Him every day and ask Him, Lord, if you put me in that situation I want to be in, I want to keep me humble. Do not allow greed to take over my life. Keep me away from pride and arrogance. Help me to stay humble and close to you as possible. I want to be as close to you as I possibly can. I'll be in your back pocket. If He has pockets, which we know He doesn't. But if He does, I want to be in your back pocket. I'll be as close to you as I possibly can. I'm not going to allow entertain Satan for my opportunity to see my mother again and go back and see my Lord. Go back to serve Him the way I can, the best way possible. Not in this body anymore. It's the ultimate gift that you can give God. I can go back and I can serve Him 100% without this sinful body attached to me. I don't want Him to be disappointed in me. I want to do the best that I can to serve Him. Some people don't want to listen to what I'm saying. And it's sad because, like I said, in this world we're living in right now, you need God. You need Jesus. You need God. You need Him. You need God. You need guidance. You need Him. I'm so glad my mother didn't give up on me. I'm so glad that Jesus didn't give up on me. Jesus didn't say, I'm tired of this one. Gets on my nerves. He's always out disobeying my word. I'm done with him. He never said that once. go. Man, thank you, Lord. Another blessing. Part done. Fade my blue in there a little bit. It's from my blue, from my lake. Why got a leaf in here? Is it probably not a leaf? Is there a leaf water now? Alright. Get this all straightened up here. Ooh, a good Crackosaurus came up. A Crackosaurus. Taco Crackosaurus Rex. The Crackosaurus Rex, Taco the Crackosaurus Rex. Where'd you come from, Crackosaurus? Taco, you a Crackosaurus or Crackosaurus? Crackosaurus. Not crack. Oh yeah, Crackosaurus. Waking up with that crack-a-lackin'. That crack-a-lackin'. Crack-a-lackin'. Can we see the finish? Go over here. Working on it. Not finished yet, so I gotta do the floorboards. Crack-a-lackin'. Crack-a-lackin'. Worrying about the desk. The desk is going to be converted into painted all black, and then we're going to basically do a whole cyberpunk design on it, and then we're going to go over and we're going to shellac it with some clear poly and throw LED lights to it, chasers to it. So it's pretty cool, futuristic. Over here. Where this goes? Oh. DJ Crack-a-lackin', DJ Crack-a-lackin'. There. We're going to use some fishing line for my fishing rods. I'm going to have those sitting in the water. still have to do a blend job on it. So that's all that has to be done. We're gonna roll this. Countryside home, which watching on Channy. What we got here? We got 8. Get cleaned up. It's all very bad. Make sure this is getting charged. Like this. Don't know what to do with this. We bought it. So we'll figure out what to do with this. Let's get to the next build. Section over there. I'm going to put my builds in there. I do want to build a couple more. These things are relaxing. They're very relaxing to build. Not so much, it's also the technology for the screen, but also the fact that they're very relaxing to build. It shows my stress level. Let's see what we're doing here. Oh, you got to already on, buddy. I got to wash your hands. Clean off your hands. Let's try out. We got Jack. bonbons. How dare you? Grab me bonbons. Well, why should you go grab me bonbons? Yeah, that collapsed. That definitely collapsed. So, I gotta go in a new case. That case definitely collapsed. So, we'll find a new one. Let's see. Open another piece real quick. Buns. Get your buns. Your buns. Ho ho ho. Take me buns. How dare you touch me buns. Let me see. I'll take this with me. Touch your buns. Ha ha. Ha ha. became a little metal-y look. A metal-like kind of display. Alright, cool. That's awesome. How much of this is dry? Pretty good. Alright, let him out of my hoodie so I'm not messing that up. Watch. Green. Off the cobblestone, my steps. So my steps are definitely cobblestone. Just a few slabs of stone. What do you think? Alright. This thing dried out. Get all this stuff out of the way. I can have a little room over there. I gotta get to that Nitro Express. I gotta go Nitro Express. I didn't it one time. I got back to it. An area here. Got our windows all put in. This thing's fantastic. This is gonna be my floor. Mess up my So we can't put the floor in just yet, due to the fact that I do still have to paint the inside. Most likely probably this wall and that wall. I'm not worried about the windows at all, period. Alright, let me see. So most likely it'll be here. Here. Okay. I'll fight it. Snug in there. I think it's just better if we just painted this one and be done with it. Honestly, to tell you the truth, because you're not going to see it. It's actually virtually you won't be able to see that at all. Period. Once I put some pieces from here, that's blocked off from there. So you can't put it from there. From the side, really can't. All right, so good. All right, let me just paint it in. Let's see. falling apart. Where's the socket? Like this in real quick. I keep trying to use these. Good second, you're never going to see this at all, period. So we set the paint both sides because you're never going to see it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Where do you get family hands at? I got pants too bad. Alright, let me see. bird. Gotta get that together. What else are you hitting there? Perfect. Now where's that cottage at? Oh. I'm definitely in camera. I can't do this with this. It's too big. I need something small. So, that's heavy. I need to do where is brush? Let's get you and you over here. I can't take off anywhere. Let's get this over here. I'm gonna paint on that. The rest if I'm bleeding. There we go. That's okay. Okay. Do some waves around with this when you put it on the epoxy. Yeah. Epoxy, silicone, whatever. Anyway, yeah. Just have to be blue. So he's going from the camera Trying to get much to know. My back is killing me right now. But gotta finish your job. So little stuff like this, what hurts the most. You have no idea. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. How'd you get twisted around that? It's that little stuff that hurts. Little detail stuff has to be done. This world that I'm in my head, I'm seeing it all come to life. I'm seeing the people coming in and out of the building, fishing over here, catching fish, watching the stars, the moon window. I'm in my own little world right now. My own little world. That's where I'm at, in my own little world. And here, in my little world, at the end of the day, this is why I like doing these designs. It allows me to be able to escape and work on my projects. I got people who want to disrupt my little world, but you can't disrupt it. Nope. I'm in a faraway place right now. I'm enjoying every minute of it. Me and my Lord are having interesting conversations about the film. So that when it's done, put that away from my CPU screen over there. Floor is about done. Put all this stuff tidied up. It's finished. The food done, so that's good. I'm not putting my flooring yet. I have painting to do inside, so I'm not going to do my flooring yet, but I'm just going to dry and get it ready. She's doing it here quite nicely. And then people who will do things deliberately to try to disrupt your world, but these builds, you don't exist in that world. I'm in a whole other world, lady. I'm watching that whole thing come to life, and the Lord is giving me more ideas to build other stuff. I don't know what to do next. The windmill? I might do the windmill next. That's for the screen. I might do the windmill too, but I can interchange my screen for those too. I'm going to build another world. I got to put in a stack of firewood for this guy. There's wood to burn. There's cottage. Whoopsies. There we go. Screen right there. That's what I'm watching over there. Taco has my screen now. I don't use it anymore. That's what I'm over there checking out my screen. Get me ideas for these things that I build. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed. I have to go. Thank you for your time. Area all cleaned up. Come through with the dirt doubling back here and everything down. Let me get the cap for this. This isn't dry out. I'm kind of tuning up the brown. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for your time. Oh man, you gotta be kidding me. Avalanche. Got one thing turned into a chain reaction for something else. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for your time. I have to go. Of course, I thank my Lord and Savior for blessing me with the ability to do this. Again, without Him, I would not be able to do this at all, period. So I'll give all glory and thanks to Him. Thank you, Jesus. Where is my rag? Here it is, we're done. All cleaned up. I got some. white wipe and wet wipe, so something I can clean my hands up when I get done with this. That's about it. Hope you enjoyed. Gotta go. Thank you for your time and God bless.